Composing for a video game is about capturing context. Depending on the game, it can also involve player action. Many games use music to signify major shifts in mood, and these shifts can happen far more often and more quickly than they do in film. To account for these rapid shifts in tone, many game soundtracks now popularize dynamic music, which means that the music is arranged and programmed in such a way that the soundtrack responds to the action in the game. Performing certain actions will cause the soundtrack to stir and react. This is an incredible tool for setting tone and connecting the player to the game. Stagelight's LoopBuilder makes it incredibly easy to layer music cues and triggers, essentially building a dynamic series of tracks that can layer and interplay in order to add texture to a game's soundtrack. For example, if the player is simply exploring, a light drum track could be playing in the background. If the character enters a room where there's some sort of threat or enemy, the track can be layered with percussion on all counts and a synth line to imply danger. In a water-themed level, synths can flow back and forth to create an aquatic atmosphere. Water is normally characterized by mallet instruments such as the xylophone because of the way these notes can be played sequentially and tied together without pause, giving the sound of these instruments the same fluidity as the water. Many soundtracks utilize sound effects that seem as if they're coming from the world itself, like rain or the sound of birds. The sound of air is often accompanied by strings for their levity. By utilizing LoopBuilder, you can get a better look at how games use multiple tracks to layer upon each other in order to build a dynamic score.